Friends and relatives, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't feel it's my place to say
like many
what
of you have been watching the horror happening
There were 12 jurors that heard and saw
happening
all the
in
evidence.
the motherland
They gave truthful
of many of
testimony
us.
that did my part in this case.
It's been very saddening to watch the horrendous actions of repression against freedom of expression by elected officials. It is very sad to learn that those who are entrusted by the mandate of the people are curtailed by a few henchmen who want to avert the course of development of the natives by the natives in their own country. Our members of family, our members of society, our neighbors are horrified by what is happening, and justifiably so. They are frustrated by the lack of facilities that they need to change the status quo. They do not have the financial wherewithal. They do not have the military facilities to change what is happening. They elected officials to try to speak for them as the voiceless. But the officials are being muzzled by a few henchmen. We can only keep hoping that one day things will change for the better. Uganda will rise from the ashes. Uganda will one day be a country that all members of the public, all citizens, and all other people who are entitled to live in Uganda can live peacefully. The times that are happening now are times that are worse than have happened before in the past. The leaders in the past have done mistakes. They have committed atrocities. But this has been the worst example of leadership that we have seen. We have not seen a leader go into the parliament and arrest members of parliament like they are chicken thieves, muzzle their freedom. We have not seen a leadership that stays in power for years and years, amasses lots of wealth without developing the nation. Our nation's infrastructure is in shambles. Our roads are a mess. Our hospitals are messed up. The airport is a mess. The education system is a mess. A few people who are connected in the higher echelons of power are doing well. They have all the privileges. They have everything they need. They travel first class. Their children study in the best universities. They live in the best neighborhoods. They drive the best cars. But majority of the people are living in squalor. They are giga infested. Majority of the people are dying in the hospitals without medication. Majority of the people have their kids studying in very poor schools, sitting on stones as furniture. Majority of the people die very poor without their dreams ever fulfilled. And that's not the country that the God that we deserve and that our members deserve to live in. We deserve a country where everybody is free, everybody has the right to achieve their God-given dreams as long as they follow the law and they obey the rules. We deserve a society that is corruption-free, that is equal, that gives fair opportunity to all its citizens. We deserve a country that the infrastructure basics are in place, The road network is in place for the business people to do their business, for the farmers to conduct their trade. We deserve a country that the hospitals can be used by our expectant mothers and sisters. We deserve a country that the military only protects the borders of the nation and its sovereignty. It does not merely protect a few people against unarmed citizens. We deserve a country that tomorrow shall be the beacon of hope for Africa. I cry, I shudder when I see what is happening, when I see what has been going on for the last 31 years. I shudder that someone is entrenching themselves into leadership, into a dictatorial leadership, creating a kingdom, creating a legacy that is similar to what we can see in North Korea, where we have Kim Il-jung, Kim Jong-un, and all the, the fathers and the grandparents succeeding each other and repressing the rest. A country like that of Mugabe, where we have one guy who is so old that he can hardly move, clinging on to power and not giving others a chance. That is not the country we deserve. Uganda comes from the word Uganda, brotherhood, a bundle of equals. But we're not being a bundle of equals. We're not being brotherly to each other or sisterly. There is animosity created by the few people who want to stay at the top while they suppress the rest and enrich themselves. These people have amassed billions of dollars and have saved them in foreign archives. These billions of dollars, if they were to be transformed and transferred back to Uganda, and invested into the infrastructure, would develop and uplift our country. A country where cities or towns have become ghost towns. Cities that were thriving, cities that were clean, are now ghost towns. Yet the money is there and swindled by a few people, a clique of people. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, let's wake up. Let the citizens wake up. We do not want to see in future that natives one day will be enslaved, one day will be herded into reservation camps, the way natives of America are herded into reservation camps. We do not want to see that. We want to see the Africans, the Ugandans, thrive, retain their glory, the glory that was started by their ancestors. Africans are civilized people. It's the cradle of civilization. It's the cradle of humanity. And Ugandans have the ability, the brains, to be at the forefront of the redevelopment and the development of Africa. So it is really unfortunate that by the muzzle of a gun, someone suppresses the intelligence, the intellectualism of the Ugandans, the inbred intellectualism of Ugandans. It is really unfair. We are not special from one another. We are just simple human beings. We are here for a short time, and one day we shall go. However much money you have, however much bodyguards you have, however much accolades of military that you have, you're just as simple as any other poor person. You have the same biological features. You have the same responses to life and to death. And one day, you'll be answerable to the Creator. So be careful. Do not be excited. As it was Shakespeare who said, the world is just but a stage. And we are all only actors on that stage. And we shall go. One day we shall go. All of us shall go. Others were there before and they have gone. The pharaohs have gone. The Caesars have gone. Other intelligent people have gone. The Kublai Khan, the Genghis Khan have gone. They are now in the dust. They are rotting. All the billions of dollars did not save them. So let's wake up. Let's respect one another. Let's not be too greedy for these small, little, worldly titles, possessions, and accolades. Have what you need for survival, for your family, and share with your neighbor, with your countrymen, what is extra. I salute you. May God bless you. May God bless Uganda. May God heal the wounds within Ugandans. May God open the eyes of those that are blind. Amen.